What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Revival. My name is JJ. It's time for another pickups video. So, as I mentioned a few videos back, I went to Retropalooza in Arlington, Texas in the past couple weeks, and it was awesome. It was a great time. Got to hang out with my buddy Adrian and his wife Amy, and we just talked games and hung out and drank and more games and went to the arcade and ate food. And it was just great. It was a great time. Always is. Well, always is. Second time. Both times were great times. And I got stuff that just right there, like nostalgia and stuff I've been looking for, and I'm just so happy with how things turned out as far as my pickups go and everything. It was just a great trip all around. So I'll start off first with something that I got, and I didn't get it down there, but I picked it up because I was like, why not? I'm out of shape. I'll pick it up. Why not? And that is Ring Fit Adventure on the Switch. I'm enjoying the hell out of it, to be honest with you. It's a good workout. There's, I try to get in a little bit every morning. It's just been a lot of fun, and I love the adventure aspect to it. The fact that you're not just working out, you actually have a point to do it. It's totally, like, cheesy and goofy, and like, you're not gonna find, like, I need to know what happens next. I'm so invested in these characters, and the conversations are deep. And no, it's nothing like that, but it gives you a point to want to keep playing. You want to get to that next level. You want to overcome that next challenge. I've had a couple of times where it's just been too tough for me to finish a level, so I'll have to, like, stop, come back the next day and try it again, and eventually I'll get it. And you are getting stronger, you're getting in better shape and whatnot. This is not like something that's going to, like, you know, give you six-pack abs and make you a superstar athlete by any means. But it's a fun way to keep active, and I'm actually really enjoying it. So I definitely recommend Ring Fit Adventure for anybody who's been on the fence and curious about it. So that out of the way, we will talk about pickups from Retropalooza. So first up, we've got, you know what, first I will do this one, because this one isn't for me. My friend Travis has been looking for Gemfire on Sega Genesis for a while. Every time he hears that I'm going to a convention, he asks me to look for it. And if I don't hear from him, I usually send him a text saying, are you still looking for Gemfire? And it's been like 2 or 3 years that we've been kind of going back and forth on this. And he basically has, like, he gave me a price point. He's like, this is what I'm willing to pay for it. And it's kind of gone up over the years as well. Because it's a pretty rare game. It's not, like, crazy expensive, but it's not super cheap typically either. You know, I had actually never even seen it out in the wild. What my plan was, when I saw it, I was just going to take a picture of it and then, you know, be like, hey, here's how much it is. You want me to snag it? Let me know. But I'd never even seen it out in the wild. And he didn't want to pay eBay prices and stuff like that. So I just walked by a booth, and there it was, sitting in one of the glass cases. Pointed down to it, and he had told me he was willing to pay, like, I think he said he'd go up to like $50. And so I was, you know, depending on the condition, I probably still would have taken a picture and given it to him like that. This doesn't have the case, obviously, it's loose. There's a tiny little tear in the corner, which he's not a collector, so I didn't think that would really bother him. And I asked the guy how much it was. I was ready to talk him down, you know, if he said, like, you know, $40, $50 or something like that. And he goes, I don't know, 15? I was like, done. So I was like, got it. So $15, and I found this game I've been looking for a while. So really, really happy that I get to give that to him. I haven't seen him yet, but when I do, I'll be able to hand this to him. And he knows that I have it because I told him I got it really cheap and stuff. So I don't know if I may just give it to him since I got it for that cheap, because that's like 15 bucks. I was not expecting to get it for that. So, really happy with that. Next up is another one that, if you watch my channel, I have mentioned this before when I've gone to conventions, or if you've seen on Twitter, I think. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. I have been on the hunt for this game for so long, and I have not been able to find it anywhere. Again, I typically don't buy online if I can help it, because I enjoy, finding it out in the wild, that kind of thing. Yes, a lot of these games would be really easy to just go on there and do that. But, you want to get a little bit of haggling, you want to talk to them and kind of find it on your own. And that's what happened here. I just happened to see it at a booth. Guy wanted 10 bucks for it. Done. Sold. And I was super happy because I went up to Adrian and I had a bag full of things that I got for my first trip around, and I just had this big smile on my face, and he was like, "Did you find Mario?" And I was like, and some other stuff. And I was so excited. So I'm really, really happy to finally have this, because I've been wanting it for a long time, a couple of years actually. So for sure. Next one is Tomb Raider 2 on PS1. Not that I love this game by any means, but it does hold some nostalgia for me. It's not even the game itself, it's actually from a demo disc that had a demo for Tomb Raider 2 on it. I remember playing it in my room, and my dad came in, and he just saw it on the TV, and he just, out of nowhere, which he was not known for doing this, he didn't do this at all. He just laid down on my bed and watched me while I was playing Tomb Raider, and he was telling me where he thought I should go, or what I should jump onto, climb onto, helping me solve puzzles and stuff like that. Just a demo of Tomb Raider 2. Now, whether that was because he wanted to hang out with me and watch that, or it was because it was Lara Croft on the screen, I don't know. But I did think it was cool that, we were just hanging out and just, we shared that moment of me getting to play this video game, and him getting into it, which was really cool. So I saw it, and I got it cheap, and I was really excited to do that. I'm still looking for Super Buster Brothers on Super Nintendo, which I made a whole video on. I did see it there, but it was just way more than I wanted to spend. So the booth that had it, they weren't going to come down on something like that. So I just was like, I'll look for it again next time. It is what it is. What can you do? So next I've got, because I got my Dreamcast recently, I needed some games for it. So I picked up two. I was able to get Sonic Adventure and Crazy Taxi. Two games that I have both played, so I knew what I was getting into. I haven't branched out yet and started picking up games that I haven't played yet for the Dreamcast. These are my first two, and I picked them because I knew they were safe, because I have enjoyed them in the past before. So I'm really excited to pop these in and give them a shot, and they're in phenomenal condition, so I'm really happy to have these. So yeah, that's that. Next up is a game, again, I just have tons of nostalgia for, and that is Road Rash on Sega Genesis. My buddy Matt and his brother Stuart, they had this on Sega growing up, and we played this all the time. Just because you're just doing motorcycle races and you're beating the crap out of other people, knocking them off their bikes to try and get into first place. Just a fun game, and just motorcycle racing, beat 'em up, fun. So definitely happy to have this, because I'm absolutely going to be playing this at some point. And then, a game that I haven't played, and I know the new one just came out, so I figured this would be a perfect time to get into it. And that is Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. Yeah, I have yet to meet anybody who didn't like this game, so I'm definitely excited to get into it. And from what I understand, the new one, Luigi's Mansion 3, is blowing people's minds, so I'm looking forward to playing this and eventually getting and playing that one as well. So super, super happy I was able to get this. Okay, and the next one and the last one. I'm so happy, you guys. After all this time, I finally have Final Fantasy III on Super Nintendo in a box. And I got it for a steal. Guy wanted $75 for it. Had the box, which is in really good condition. The game is inside, no manual, but the for $75 with the game, which I can sell for like $35, $45, I'm more than happy to get a box for that price. So here's what I'm going to do right here in this video. I'm going to take out the game itself. Still a very, very good thing. And I'm going to put in my copy, because that's where it belongs. In addition to my manual that I have is the dorkiest thing, and I totally get that, but you guys don't know how much this means to me, and I freaking love it, so you're gonna have to deal with it, sorry. Go in! You're making me look bad, stop! That's it. Just gonna. Okay. We did it. We did it. I now have a complete box copy of my favorite game of all time, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have this. I can't even put into words how incredibly excited this makes me. I love this game, and I love everything about it, and I love the box, and I'm just so happy to have this in my collection. Finally, after all this time. So now I gotta get Secret of Mana and Final Fantasy II, and I will be super ecstatic. And Mystic Quest, and just give me all the boxes, come on. But yeah, I'm so happy to have this, so happy I was able to pick this up. As far as Retropalooza goes on its own, I have something in the works where I will talk more about the convention itself and how things were down there. But I did want to do a video and just show my pickups because I'm super excited about it. I guess this counts because I picked this up too. I'm just so happy with everything that I got because I mean, for me, I basically hit the nostalgic gold mine, you know, for myself. I just absolutely am so happy with this. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And as always, keep on gaming.